Dylan, do we know what set Bieber off?
Well, Justin Bieber, Jane, faces up to 6 months in jail if he is found to have assaulted this paparazzo. And I can tell you at this hour that the case has been referred to Los Angeles prosecutors. That because the LA County Sheriff's Department has been unable to speak to Justin Bieber, who has travelled to Norway. Now, Jane, also today, this morning, I spoke exclusively to Jose Saros, who we can reveal is the paparazzo who was the target of Justin Bieber's aggression on Sunday. Now, he was very guarded and cagey, wouldn't answer too many questions. He did, however, set the record straight and say that he hasn't engaged a lawyer, but he wouldn't detail what injuries he sustained as a result of his confrontation with Justin Bieber.
Well, maybe Bieber is just testing out his new skills just days before allegedly scuffling with this photographer. The Beepster was hanging out with the one and only Mike Tyson. Now, this video from YouTube shows the singer boxing with the former heavyweight champ in Vegas. And he is also seen with boxer Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent in recent times. And I got to wonder, Kirsten Benson, LA editor, HollywoodLife.com, is it possible, like many stars who appeal to very young audiences, that he's trying to sort of toughen up his image and that he actually may have gotten involved with this confrontation with this pap to burnish his image and make him seem tougher? I mean, Britney has done it. Christina Aguilera has done it. They've all tried to sort of jump from being sort of idols for kids to adult, and often that means getting tougher.
I don't think he did this on purpose. I don't think he was like, you know what, Selena, we're going to go out today, and I'm going to kick down this paparazzi. This paparazzi is a black belt. For him to be taken down by Justin Bieber, who, no offense, is maybe 160 pounds, is absolute nonsense. And then he had chest pains, and he's a black belt, and Justin Bieber, like, lost his shoe. I think this was a case of Justin getting attacked, basically, by a paparazzi. I don't think that Justin was doing this to toughen his image at all.
Well, Mark Eigler's criminal defense attorney, former prosecutor, we don't know. I wasn't there in the parking lot to see what happened, but we've heard reports that witnesses say that there was a lawyer who went up to this paparazzo after the event and said, hey, you should follow this up because you could get rich. I have no idea if that's happened. It's appeared in some reports. I can't independently confirm it. But would that be the first time a lawyer might have suggested, hey, do this because you could make money and maybe I could represent you?
No, Jane, a lawyer would never do something like that. Okay, seriously. Yeah, that probably did happen. And let me just say this. I think this is a stinking money grab, okay? This guy, I was told, I read reports, he stood in front of Bieber's car. Now, Bieber apparently politely asked him, could you move? He did not. At this point, I would refer to this alleged victim to Section 236 of the California Penal Code. That is what we call false imprisonment, when you detain someone without their permission. What should Bieber do? Just sit there and wait, and wait, and wait, and this guy can just hold him indefinitely? At some point, Bieber then escalated the scenario because he left him no alternative and asked him, would you please move? And at that point, a physical altercation took place. So I think this thing should go away and stop this money grab.
Well, let me say this. First of all, I've been on both sides of this equation in the sense that I've been a reporter who has followed famous people with a microphone. I've never blocked their car. If I happen to be standing in front of their car, I would back out and try to get my shot. While I backed out, I would never block. That's dirty pool, in my opinion. But we all have encounters with obnoxious people, and we don't all resort to fisticuffs. Okay, I was just in L.A. My gosh, there's a road rage incident every time you turn around. But that doesn't mean that it's justified to take the law into your own hands. And I'll throw that back at you, Mark.
Jane, I don't disagree with you. But let me just tell you this. This smells like he's trying to get money. He grabs his chest, this alleged black belt, and all of a sudden he goes to the hospital. Clearly, he put himself in a scenario where he then, I believe, escalated the scenario, didn't move. When you're in front of someone's vehicle and someone asks you politely to move, you move. This whole thing of having to go to the hospital because you have chest pains, am I the only one who sees how transparent this is?